Your Twitter handle is Evil Hag. Why Evil Hag?
Because I like it. I don't know, because why? Sorry.
Why do I feel like you're my daughter and
The idea for me was always to just lead with, like, what feels good, right? In your heart, what makes you feel inspired, what feels like it's a challenge. And I think I never tried to be too, or think about it too strategically. I wasn't like, okay, this is where I'm gonna make my big dramatic departure. You know, it wasn't like that.
Just
it was
what
just
moves you.
Yeah, what moves you and what characters you feel like you can connect with.
That just feels like that warm hug of childhood, of like, I want it to feel Christmassy and celebratory, and there's so much beauty in it and so much depth.
Old people can go themselves. I'm going to live forever, and then I walked off. I did it for myself. I don't know why I did it. I'm sorry. Next question.
Because they're, for some reason, they're connected in the rhythm of the way things are done, and there's a real, I don't know, there's a real kind of science to comedy that you can't, I don't think you can explain it, but you can feel it when it's right, and right or wrong the same way with music.
But then I stopped and I realized, well, look, I can see the mistakes I'm making. There's no reason why I can't change them.
And therefore there is no need to go to college or an acting school? Is that how you thought?
Maybe there was a need to, no, I didn't want to.
Why not?
You know, because the one thing that's got me to where I'm sitting is my instincts, you know, and I'm impatient. I didn't want to wait 3 years to work. I wanted to just get out there and do it.
Why are these people that we identify with friends with this person? And I kept saying, well, because they say so. You know, if Monica likes her, we're gonna like her. If they like her, if they say so, then, you know, that'll be why.
I read through this journal that I've had for the past year, and I was so fascinated because it almost didn't feel like mine, so it felt like I was meeting someone again. And I think that that's wonderful as well, to have documentation of how you're changing and growing as a person.
It sounds cheesy, but I'm going to have to do it because I hope it gives people hope. That's how I felt when I read the book and when I watched the film. Was it just made me feel good that families like that existed and that those values were important still.
And how are they canning? They're just, you know, they're canning all over the place. They're canning all over each other. They're canning everywhere. And they're canning so hard that they're gonna can themselves blind if they don't stop canning.
I'm starting to feel adjacent to myself again. I think there was a time where my life went through such a transformative experience that I felt very lost. I didn't have enough time to connect with myself. I felt like an image of myself was being projected that I didn't resonate with.
That's the thing about comedy. People say to me, oh, God, you know, everyone loves The Office. I went, no, they don't. No, they don't. No, more people hate The Office than like it, obviously. Luckily, you don't need everyone on the planet to like you. So, you know, you do your comedy for you and like-minded people. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and some people don't find me beautiful, which is, it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the questions I ask myself is this a movie I'm gonna wanna watch when I'm old and almost dead? The other question I have to ask myself is like, hey, is this gonna be fun? Am I gonna enjoy myself going and doing it?
Possibly for that reason, but it's very hard for me to say because I wrote something I enjoyed. That's why I wrote it. I never once, when I was writing Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, stopped to think about, will this appeal to that marketing group? I wrote it purely, the sole criteria was what I found scary, what I found funny, and characters that I liked, so.
I will continue in the future, after I've done what I wish to do at the moment, return back to writing stories, and I will enact them again, and I don't care what anybody says, I like doing it, and it's what I shall continue to do.
Well, I'm not stopping you.
No, you know, it's not, and nothing that I do is on any kind of intellectual slant.
You got no mission.
No, it's just... Oh.
We have to know ourselves. What do you love? And if you get close to what you love, who you are is revealed to you, and it expands. So if you want to help your community, if you want to help your family, if you want to help your friends, you have to express yourself. And to express yourself, you have to know yourself. It's actually super easy.